Hey, fellow wankers. Remember 6 months ago when Trump just won the election and I was telling everyone that he was going to block porn? No? You don't remember that? Oh, I seem to be remember making a video about that. I got a lot of people telling me I was crazy, that there's no way this could ever happen, right? No, I got people that said, please ban pornography. Good. Men and women could come back together again. Let's see here. I want to see someone who said that it's not going to happen. He won't do that. That would be the greatest mistake of his political career. Ironically, I got a lot of people in my comments that are like Republican, Christian, crazy people who, they only want to jerk off to like the 1960s Playboy under their bed. This guy says not going to happen. He can't even ban it if he wants to. Yada, yada, yada. Lots and lots of people saying it wasn't going to happen. Now it is now May 14th of 2025. Look at this. Republicans introduce bill to make all pornography a federal crime. So guys, if you've ever wanked it, if you wank it to a website, you better get your hands ready for jail, because it's going to happen. And let me tell you something. You might be wanting to use a VPN, so that way your ISP can't tell on you that you've been watching porn. You could unblock porn websites as well, but maybe if you don't use a VPN, is this the future we're going to? If you don't use a VPN, you might actually go to jail. That literally could happen. So guys, make sure to check out my top VPNs in the description down below. My links will get you 4 extra months on those VPNs. And the funny thing is, look at this comment here on this Reddit post. In unrelated news, VPN sales are up 3,000%. I think that guy's right. Let's take a look at this article here. Republicans introduce bill to make federal pornography a federal crime. You cannot send a nude, selfie, or sexual image to anyone for any reason. So let's say your wife sends you a naughty image while you're at work, jail. Let's say you send your wife a naughty image while at work in the bathroom. I don't know why you would do that, but you're going to jail as well. Senator Mike Lee of Utah, of course, it's always the Mormons, and Representative Mary Miller of Illinois have introduced the Interstate Obscenity Definition Act, legislation that would change the legal definition of obscenity, making it a federal crime to transmit explicit adult images through phones, TVs, cables, and the internet. This is the 3rd time he's introduced similar legislation, but it's the first time he's introduced it with Republican majorities in the House and Senate that could help pass this through law. The bill is so broadly written that it could censor numerous works of art and entertainment and be used to persecute adult content creators as well who transmit sexual content online. Think OnlyFans, any porn actress, or anything like that. Republicans have increasingly called non-sexual content about LGBTQ people pornographic, raising concerns that they could use this to censor queer and other inclusive types of content. So yeah, Lee's definition would replace the phrase patently offensive with intent to arouse, titillate, or gratify the sexual desires. This would also include nudity and excretion along sexes categories of prurient interest. This is like The Handmaid's Tale. Jesus Christ. Taken as a whole, appeals to the prurient interest in nudity, sex, or what am I even reading? The crazy thing about this means that this could impact Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones might not be able to be watched anymore. There's nudity in it. As it says here, the law would make it difficult for adults to access any TV or cinematic work the government decided lacks sufficient artistic or literary value. President and CEO of the Woodhull Freedom Foundation told Reason that this legislation's broad definition of obscenity could include episodes of the HBO fantasy drama Game of Thrones. Obscenity isn't protected by the First Amendment, but hazy and unenforceable legal definitions have allowed extreme pornography to saturate American society and reach countless children. That's like his reasoning, I guess. But let me ask you something. Do you really want the government telling you what to do? Do you want the government telling you can't look at nude women? Or, maybe, here's a brilliant thought. Here's a mind-blowing thought. Maybe the parents should make sure the kids can't watch this content. Ever heard of a content filter on a router? Oh my God, it would be so hard to... Not that kind of hard. But yeah, what about that? And oh no, nudity. My 12-year-old son is going through puberty. He saw a naked woman on Game of Thrones. Oh no, what is he gonna do now? He's gonna get horny. This is also kind of coming around the same time as multiple states are now passing legislation to block and ban porn. And basically, I've made several videos about this. All these laws are completely stupid, however, because they only block websites operating in the United States. So all the sketchiest websites having all the sketchiest porn outside the United States are still readily available in all these states that block porn usage. So VPNs aren't even necessary if you don't mind going to some of the different websites out there. But yeah, this law is not going to do anything. People are going to use VPNs to encrypt their traffic, maybe even more. Like this guy said, VPN traffic might actually increase a lot. But it's just stupid. Let me know down in the comments down below. If you're a Republican Christian person that doesn't want anyone to ever see anyone nude ever in their life, let me know if that's you. If you're a Republican who thinks men should wear purity belts around their cocks or vaginas, let me know if that's you. And if you're someone who thinks this is stupid as shit like it is, let me know as well. And remember, if you don't want to go to jail, you might need a VPN.